Marvel Cinematic Universe made post-credit scenes a well-renowned trademark, the X-Men franchise began using them to tease the possibility of upcoming movies. So naturally, given the movie's ties to the X franchise and its foundations in spoofing superhero movie tropes, Deadpool 2 wouldn't be complete without one. The credit scene in Deadpool 2 is pretty straightforward, but for those left a little confused or wondering what's in store for our lovable sex kitten next, wonder no more. Before I continue, let me once again issue an enormous spoiler warning for Deadpool 2. This video is not designed to spoil the movie for those who haven't seen it yet, but offer a commentary for those who have. If you haven't seen it and you continue to watch this video, just don't blame anyone but yourself. Have some self-constraint. Let's get on with it, baby. Our credit scene for Deadpool 2 comes at the midway point of the credits and opens with Negasonic Teenage Warhead and Yukio tinkering around with one of Cable's time-traveling devices, assumedly modifying it to enable time travel to any point in time possible before Deadpool walks in and takes it off them. The scene then turns into a montage of Deadpool rewinding time and fixing certain events that take place during the film, notably the death of his girlfriend Vanessa and the death of everyday bloke come X-Force teammate Peter. What does this mean for the future of Deadpool? Well, this little sketch just means any future installments in the franchise can go forward as if some of the major events in this one never even happened. We know that Wade can pick up where he left off with his girlfriend, and we're assured that Peter, who has become a fan favourite from trailers alone, can stick around for more movies. While in effect this erases all stakes the movie had and somewhat renders all the movie's heart and soul pointless, it's nothing really to get annoyed about. I mean, if this was a scene at the end of Avengers Infinity War, I'd be pretty peeved, but with Deadpool 2, not so much. After all, this is a comedy where the main character talks to the audience and knows he's in a movie. This is a fun action comedy ride, and nothing says this franchise needs a meticulous MCU type story arc. This will, however, confuse those 80% of audience members who walked out of the cinema before this scene even began and then go into Deadpool 3 to see Vanessa and Peter alive and well. They'll be kind of like, what is going on? Why are they alive again? But you've only got yourselves to blame. The scene does of course continue on, and we're shown a scene from X-Men Origins Wolverine, in which Wolverine faces off against that movie's ill-conceived and ill-received iteration of the Deadpool character, also portrayed by Ryan Reynolds. The Deadpool franchise Deadpool then steps directly into the scene and shoots the Wolverine movie Deadpool in the head, killing him before the battle even begins, as if it never even happened in the first place. The Wolverine version of Deadpool was target of fan scorn, given the inaccurate depiction of the character, which robbed him of his suit and his trademark wit. Ryan Reynolds has gone on the record many times expressing his disappointment with this version of the character, a disappointment that in fact led him to push the more accurate Deadpool franchise into production. After he kills himself, Deadpool utters the line, "just cleaning up the timeline," a small tongue-in-cheek acknowledgement to the fact that two different Deadpools existing in the one franchise never really made much sense. Now, how are they going to explain away the two different juggernauts?
The Juggernaut, bitch!
Finally, we're shown a brief clip of Ryan Reynolds picking up a copy of the Green Lantern script with a big grin on his face. Before he can open up the pages, Deadpool appears behind him and shoots him in the back of the head, killing him too. Ryan Reynolds, of course, also starred in DC's ill-fated 2011 superhero movie Green Lantern, a movie which has been heavily criticised as one of the worst superhero movies ever made, and for good reason. It's terrible. It's awful. And likewise, the movie has been the target of Reynolds' own retrospective regret. Having Deadpool kill Reynolds before he reads the script obviously means that the Green Lantern movie never would have happened, but if Reynolds is dead, does that mean that the Deadpool movies have been erased too? Or is someone else playing Deadpool? How is Deadpool there if Reynolds is dead? It doesn't make sense. It hurts my brain. Oh my Star-Lord, why am I thinking so hard into this? In effect, this scene shows Deadpool reversing deaths from the movie while killing moments from Reynolds' own career. It's the most perfectly meta post-credit scene imaginable, and I wouldn't expect anything less. If this is your first time viewing my channel, if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like this in the future, then please hit that big old subscribe button up on your screen right now and hit that like button down below. Also, don't forget to check out my many social media accounts, and please consider supporting me over on Patreon. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope I'll see you all again soon. Until next time, take care, and I hope you have a wonderful day.